afternoon. Let me get some top loaders opened up here, and then we'll get started. Finally got a chance to watch the race a couple days ago. Man, that was something else. The whole race, really. I'm kind of surprised Massey didn't get canned yet at this point. Top loads are expensive enough. We don't need to just throw them away. Alright. Those guys right there. Get some sleeves out and then we shall start. There should be 3 boxes of F1 Chrome from my most recent GTS order in these boxes. If there's not 3, that'll be interesting. But there is one with an empty box. This one's heavier. And 2 more in here. Yeah, at the earliest. I'm hoping if they're going to do the NASCAR NT, it shows up not on the same day as whenever F1 from 2021 gets released. Otherwise, it's going to be a mess for me personally. Because right now, I think all of F1 has the same release date. So I don't know how that's going to shake out. I think the end of January. Flagship, Chrome, and Dynasty all has the same date assigned to it. Alright, wash my hands off here. The list on the left should be accurate as far as who has what. So I do appreciate all the bids. On this, hopefully we are treated well by the card gods. Alright, here we go. Anybody happen to catch the awards ceremony today for the FIA? Little kid in the preview or the lead-in playing a video game with his pajamas said "one more lap" on his shirt. I thought that was rather ironic that they ran with that after Sunday. Yeah, I watch it on YouTube. That's the only. I don't know how, if it's even broadcast live in the U.S. But yeah, the one more lap on the PJs, and then the kids on stage. At least they had them on a jacket, but thought that was, yeah, interesting, given the current environment. All right, here we go. 54 wheels for the Mercedes. Kicks it off. Then we got a Lewis. Carlin logo. And Mick Schumacher, Future Stars. Yeah, they definitely got what they wanted out of the last race as far as storylines go. Schumacher, refractor. And Alfa Romeo on the logo. Mr. Seidel. And Leclerc winning Italy. Sato, refractor. And Latifi, Renault, and Vasseur. Verstappen on the tag. I think it's Sir. At least that's what they were calling him on the award show, Sir Lewis Hamilton. Sato, Armstrong, and Verstappen, number 6. I say like McCartney is a Sir, and so I believe that's the formal way to do it. Now the Traz, 54. And a portrait for Bottas. Sean Galeo and Vettel, driver of the day, Russia. Mr. Binotto on the refractor. Gasly in the car. Matsushita and the Haas on the logo. 23 out of 50 for Leclerc. Driver of the day, Great Britain. I thought Lewis handled Sunday pretty damn well, all things considered. At least publicly. Little flake on the left, and kind of hard to see. The right side's pretty bad. Clear coat wise. Charles Patrick. Congrats on that. Lewis winning Mexico. Danny Ricciardo and Max winning Austria. We got the McLaren wheels. Teletraz. Virtuosi team. And Checo on the portrait. Danny Kvyat on a refractor. Bottas winning Australia. Kevin Magnussen and a Ferrari logo gets us halfway through box number 1. Yeah, I always thought he'd be good when they signed him. He was a good guy for that role. But he's been pretty much supporting Max all year. I mean, obviously nothing as noticeable as Sunday. All right, second half, Sean Galale on the tag. And then we got Mazepin, McLaren, and Wash. $3.99 purple Ferrari. $156 out of $3.99. And maybe just a little bit here on the left. Congrats on that, Scott. Lewis win at Abu Dhabi. The always thirsty Lando. And Max putting on a helmet. Aston Martin. Red Bull. On the 54. Russell. In the car. This is the storyline, I think, for 2022. How he and Lewis coexist. I don't think George is going to want to play second fiddle for too long. Campos F2 and Verstappen win in Germany. Going back to Max on the 54. Max winning Canada. Or Max. Lewis winning Canada. Now I'm swearing. Deruvula and Albon, driver of the day, China. Racing Point on the logo. Almost said lab. Refractor here. Nissan Race Lab on the team. And Charles Leclerc. Portrait. Nice little box here for Charles. Kvyat on the tag. Yeah, I saw he was switching to the one. Think how many t-shirts they can sell for that. Hats, all that other stuff. Hamilton and Bottas award winners. We'll random this at the end unless we get another one. Dams on the team logo. Pretty scuffed up on here on the bottom. Max, driver of the day, Mexico. Lundgaard in the car. On the refractor. Yuki, Future Stars base. Mick Schumacher in the car. And Markelov. Next up is a Gasly, 54. Lewis winning Spain. Zofnauer, and Leclerc. And I believe the last pack. Orange, Franz Toast, 70th. No numbers here for Franz. And by and large, well, maybe a little, well, maybe not. But back looks pretty damn good, all things considered. Joss, congrats on that. We got a Lewis Purple Award winners. Get that back in focus a little bit. 390 out of 399 for Lewis. And a little issue here on the right. Christopher, congrats. AlphaTauri on the logo, and Matsushita will get us through box 1. Carlos here. Horrible cut. Looks fairly good on the front, though. And there's Lewis winning Spain. Kevin Magnussen and Pierre Wash to start box number 2. Even better of a start. Lewis Hamilton, orange 70th. Winning Canada. Congrats on that, Christopher. And just the clear coat issue here. But visually it looks pretty good. It's the best Lewis card I've had in about a month. Alex Albon. Refractor in the car. And Latifi. And Campos. Dragovich, purple out of 399. $254 out of 399. And just a couple of little marks here on the right. You can kind of see it through the light. Every time I look at this, I should tell myself I should alphabetize it. Tomas, congrats. Schwartzman. McLaren on the logo. And Verstappen, driver of the day, Germany. Albon, 54. Darubala. Kimi Räikkönen on the portrait. And a Haas on the logo. Giovinazzi, refractor. Then we got Latifi, another Thirsty Lando, and another Leclerc portrait. Markelov on the tag. Then we had Bottas, Dams, and Sato. Sebastian Vettel, 54. Bottas portrait. Seen a lot of these guys twice. Like Yuki here. On the Future Stars. I don't think you're going to get a red card out of this box. I think Lewis was your card. And Leclerc, driver of the day for Azerbaijan. Haas on the refractor. Yeah, I haven't seen a red personally in a while. Rogovich. Marcus Armstrong. And Vettel, driver of the day, Russia. Lando, freshest refractor. Oh, Lando. Justin. Congrats. Renault logo. Giovinazzi. And Markelov. And we got a Carlin refractor. George, freshest. Only a decent one for Daniel here with George. Portrait for Danny Kvyat. I didn't realize Max's girlfriend was his ex. That had to have been interesting. At some point. And Prima on the logo will get us halfway through box 2 and the break. Alright. Another box with no auto. Second half, Danny Ricciardo. Did Max or did Albon? Abu Dhabi winning Lewis Hamilton. Otmar Zofnauer. And another base number 6 for Max. This is starting to be a halfway decent box. Bottas, 54. Lewis winning Canada. Well, that makes it even better yet. Sean Galale and Nasani. 54 for Max. Callum Illiot. Race Lab and Verstappen. Driver of the Day, Mexico. Lasani on a refractor. Bottas, Driver of the Day, Japan. Esteban Ocon and Leclerc. Purple, Charoux. $310 out of $399. And just a little nick there. Congrats on that, Scott. Back to Charoux on the team card. Kimi Räikkönen. And Sergio Perez. Lando, 54. Lewis winning Britain. ART and Verstappen winning Brazil. Out of order, now I know why. Franz Toast on the base. And I sleeved him because I did. There's a Guan Yu Zhu, but he is on a plate. For Lando Norris. Speaking of something I haven't seen in a very long time. It just went from a good box to a great box. Even better, it's the black one, so you can see the photo, not like a yellow one or something. It's not red, Ron. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me nothing. Lando, Justin. Congrats. Oh, so that's where this one went. Guan Yu Zhu in the car. And ART. And but wait, there's more. 25 out of 50. Sebastian Vettel. Driver of the Day for Singapore. Straight gold. issue here is going to be on the right this time. I think the left looks fairly decent. Austin, congrats on the sub. Man, I used to have a bunch of stands, and now I don't have any. Besides the 6. I guess we'll have to set down the Lando. Hey, got rid of our random. Hamilton and Bottas. Base. So want to go to Lewis. Want to go to Valtteri. Gasly and Verstappen will get us through box 2. Well, if anybody buys you out on the video, I'll be willing to ship it for you. But after that one box had all them plates in it, I'm surprised there's that many left out in the wild. At this point. All right, number 3. See if we can match that box here this time. Well, we're going to be off to a good start. 16 out of 25 for Max Verstappen, winning Germany. Starts off box 3. Little mark there, and a little spot right by my thumb. It doesn't really show up well. There you can kind of see it. Max, going to Pat. Congrats. Orange on the right, or on the left, gold on the right. Lewis, winning Mexico. I'm all discombobulated here. Lance Stroll and Alex Albon on the portrait. Andreas Seidel on the refractor. And we got Campos on the logo. Kimi Räikkönen and Markelov. Gold 70th for Lewis, winning France. I'm pretty happy with this box already, Ron. But yeah, I'll definitely take another plate. Something red, maybe a pop of whatever purple stuff. Looks pretty good on the back here for Lewis. Congrats on that, Christopher. Making up for the last Lewis break I gave you. Yuki, 54. Bottas winning Australia. And Dams on the logo. Team card. Seb on the tag. Latifi, Grosjean, and Albon, driver of the day for the U.S. Lewis winning Bahrain on the refractor. Well, of all the cards I've yet to get out of Chrome Ron, has been an auto for Lewis Hamilton. So I will root for that. You can root for a red. Hopefully one of us gets something. Nasani, ART, and Vettel, driver of the day, Singapore. Delatraz on the refractor. I think Lewis is the only auto out of the F1 grouping that I have yet to get for Chrome. Lewis winning Spain. Christian Lundgaard. And a Sebastian Vettel portrait. Kevin Magnussen, purple, out of $3.99. $243 out of $3.99 for Kevin. And over on the left, Austin, congrats on that. And we got Latifi, Pierre Gasly, portrait. And Giovinazzi. Max Verstappen, out of $3.99, driver of the day, Austria. $198 out of $3.99 for Max. And maybe a little mark there and on the right for sure. But again, Pat, congrats. What were the autos so far? Still looking for the first one, Jeremy. Red Bull refractor with scratches. Then Albon, driver of the day, China. And Lacey. Get us halfway through box 3. All right, last pack. And we are not going to see any ink. All right, second half. Vettel on to 54. Prima. Kevin Magnussen portrait. And Max, driver of the day, Hungary. Going back to Max, driver of the day, Spain on the refractor. And I believe our third Bottas portrait. Definitely the second. Campos logo and Sebastian Vettel in the car. Verstappen track tag. Yeah, that's the glory of, on average, every other box for autos. Galil, Mazepin, and Lando freshest. Perez on the tag. George in a car. Ricardo and Albon. Leclerc 54. PK Zoo. Base Future Stars. That'll be a redemption run that you have to wait a while to get. And Lando. Driving. Delatraz out of 399. Little mark here on the left. 306 out of 399. For Luis. Chris, congrats on that. Callum Iliad. Lando, still chugging. Driver of the day for France here. And Alex Albon driving in a car. Renault 54. All right, random is back on. Hamilton and Bottas. We'll do that here after the recap. Pedro Piquet. And Charles Leclerc, driver of the day for Britain. Mazepin refractor in the car. Lewis winning Canada. Ricardo on the portrait. And trade it on the team. Giovinazzi 54. Lewis. Yuki. And Leclerc, driver of the day for Bahrain. George, 54. Sleeves one way, the other way. And our last bases. Hamilton winning Abu Dhabi. Checo and Verstappen winning Germany. And there is the 3 boxes of chrome. Thank God for that middle box. It saved us, I think. All right, recap. And no general order here. Track tags. Purple's out of $3.99. All right, base portraits. Rookies. These are all bases here. Except for Lando, he's in the wrong style. Alright. So since he was in there, we'll do the refractors. $54s. There will be a random here in a second. Hamilton and Bottas award winners. There was actually 3 of these tonight. We'll do that here in a second. Was on the showcase but did not make it to the end. A couple of Max number 6s. Orange 70th for Toast. And then on the gold side of things, out of 50, Vettel winning, or driver of the day for Singapore. Leclerc Gold Wave, driver of the day for Britain. And Lewis Gold 70, winning France. Then we had an Orange Wave for Max winning Germany. Orange 70th for Lewis, winning Canada. And a Lando Freshest Black Plate 101. So, alright, well, if you don't want to hang around for this ever exciting random, I do appreciate all the bids. I should have these out to you tomorrow. Almost definitely. And, yeah, thanks again. I'll try to post a Sapphire and Chrome 3-box deal shortly for next week, Tuesday, if you're interested. Alright. There we go. Christopher and Scott. Pins and needles. Alright, here we go. Got to be more than 5 on a dice roll, and it does need to flip at least once. And 9. So yeah, hopefully we get a flip here. Here we go, good luck. There's 2 with the rotation. 4. 6. 8, and the win. Lewis. There's a 9, and 9. So, all right, Christopher. Couple dollars for the road. All right, well, again, thanks, guys. So I'll try to get the Sapphire and Chrome 3-boxer up here shortly. And, yeah, have a good rest of your evening. Good luck on your next break coming up. Hopefully it's better than this one for you. And we'll see you later. Have a good night.